RIP X, RIP Pete, RIP Mac. You're in heaven, no relax. This shit got me tearing up. It's like it's one after one.
Hello! Today we're doing a podcast, as you'd imagine so, but we're doing it with Jephin.
Hello. Back in it again.
Will.
You alright, boys? How are we?
I'm good.
Good, mate. Good, how are yourself?
Good. Oh, well, we forgot someone.
I don't.
Unfortunately.
Andreas.
That was perhaps the most dramatic, enthusiastic entrance I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That's how we do it. Presents.
Alright. Are you good anyway?
Of course, mate.
Yeah, it's a bit of a strange time because we've been told to stay inside all the time, which is unnatural for a human being. But
yeah. You know what gets me right? You know how Boris did he put everything out for like the plan to get back to normality.
Yeah,
I think he's put it out way too early.
Yeah, it could be like Christmas all over again, and it just looks like a clown.
People just taking it way too literally. And say we're going to be out on this day, that day. It's probably not going to happen then, but I hope it does. Right after his birthday weekend. It's convenient, that, isn't it?
Yeah, we drove a session the last, to be honest. You just go on the piss.
I can't complain. My mum's birthday is on the same day as Boris's.
Oh, two great people on the same day.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Someone that would love to be compared to Boris Johnson. Two pillars of the UK scene.
We have
I got a question before we start, right?
Okay.
I completely nabbed this from another podcast because, I thought it was a podcast
question.
No, it's not. Alright. It's a big question. Alright, you ready? What is your go-to meal deal?
Oh, mate, I've got this.
Right, go. You go first.
Right. I think it depends what shop. Okay.
So it's a Tesco.
Tesco, yeah. Yeah, John Lewis. We're from Manchester. Who thinks to go get a meal deal from John Lewis?
Yeah, just like the Christmas adverts. They make me stay loyal.
Honestly. Oh, right. So Tesco's. You know around Christmas. You know, like the pigs in blankets ones that do.
Ooh.
When it's around Christmas, then what? Them sandwiches bang. But if not, it's like a chicken and stuffing.
Yeah,
you can't keep that festivity there with it's just a good
I like that.
That's it. I tend to go a bit more exotic.
Oh.
I like the hoisin duck wrap.
I agree. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. They are gorgeous.
That'd be great. What about your sides though? What about your sides though, Will? Your sides. Ooh. I've got to be crisps, I guess, but you get them a pack of Walker's Max, or you go for like a prawn cocktail.
And the drink,
crisps, obviously.
as a supplement.
Pepsi Max Cherry.
Ooh, I guess it down well.
Yeah, just that flavour. Either that or a Fanta. Depends on the season. Because the summer Fanta, Fanta fruit in the summer. The summer Fanta's deadly. I don't know. I'm just fantasising over Fanta fruit twist. What have you done up to in lockdown then? Excuse me. They've never finished their meal deals. Alright, okay. Go on. We got halfway through a conversation and I didn't know they were giving one. Right. It's just like go on, James. Tell us your meal deal, James.
I'm so plain. It's gonna.
Go on.
Ready salted.
Cheese sandwich, ready salted, and a water.
Jesus.
No.
You be honest.
I don't really have meal deals. If I'm gonna get some,
submit his vote to the EDL now. Bloody hell! Just claimed his pension after the podcast. Yeah. Well then, Jeff, what about you?
Me? I think I have to go for that. I think I have to go for the duck wrap You can't beat that. You can't really beat it.
Yeah. It tastes like a takeaway, doesn't it?
It does. That's the one.
That's like duck. You don't say.
Still, shut up.
Hey.
Then you got Sensations, the sweet chili one.
Oh, okay, yeah. Alright.
And you got I don't know, 7-Up. I'll go with 7-Up.
Yeah,
that's mine.
A nice lemonade.
Yeah, exactly.
Enough, yeah.
Nice summer day.
I feel like a drink can let you down more than anything else. So say like you've got chicken stuffing, you've got Walkers, something like that, and then you get like sparkling water. It just
Sparkling water's good.
Who actually drinks it? If TV static can taste it, it'd be sparkling water.
I don't see
it's flavoured sparkling water though. That's nice.
What?
But then it's just flavoured water.
Yeah, but sparkling though. It's like fizzy.
It's just fizzy. It's just fizzy, like
the ones from Aldi.
Yeah.
like the summer fruits one. Yeah.
Well, like,
I'll give you that.
Or whatever it is.
They're nice.
They do bang, to be fair.
Yeah, there's some middle class options. Like, shut up. Any of you ever had Schlur? You know, like the non-alcoholic one?
Yes.
Yeah, bangs. Yeah, but had it.
Mate, it's goated.
No.
It's like a non-alcoholic. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Just like they have it with meal deal sometimes. And
What's
it's
it called?
far too middle class. Schlur.
Like, yeah, I've had them, yeah.
It kind of bangs. I like it.
Yeah.
Disclaimer: I don't drink it instead of alcohol. That's not.
No, it's just alcohol doesn't tend to be on the meal deal. That's all it is. Might be a bit worrying, actually.
Yeah.
Just
get a can of Foster. James gets a can of Foster's with his ham sandwich.
Extra layer of Brexit.
Never have too much.
We got a cocktail now. It's just Foster's and Carling in the same cup.
Mix it all. Anyway, we have a main talking point, don't we, today, which is a certain news headline.
Oh God!
That took the UK by storm.
You've been waiting for this all the time, Andreas. Don't even lie. You've been waiting for this the whole time. You've been waiting for it.
Before we say this, I've got two ideas in my head of what the thingy could be, and I hope it's not the one I'm thinking of.
Well, I've got no idea what else it could be.
Go on.
Okay, so...
It is first. No. What does Will think it is first?
You say first.
Oh, well, we'll say it together, and then you can...
Because I'm going to be honest, I don't know what your second one can be. Have I done something dodgy that I don't know about?
Right.
3, 2, 1.
Nandos.
Oh, God, that's anticlimactic, wasn't it? Oh, well then. Brilliant.
Which one do we start with then? Wait, why would I have taken the news by storm with Mr. Potato Head? What? How did that work?
You mentioned it before, the main Mr. Potato Head.
Andreas is the main protester. Oh, he's snowflakes changing the genders.
I think we should get to that though. I do have some interesting...
Talking of gender neutral, they took away Andreas' favourite burger. And
so gender neutral.
Well, burgers don't have a gender. Well, I don't know. They might do nowadays.
Go on.
So, so we took away, and how long ago was this? How long have you been in contact with your outlet?
Explain the situation, Andreas.
COVID started up, Nandos reduced their menu when they reopened. Reopened is in quotation marks because it may as well not have done.
Delivery.
They started bringing more stuff back, right? But they didn't bring back the Sunset Burger.
And you to that person, they didn't. You to that person.
Andreas was punching walls. He was.
Yeah,
he was mental.
It was a time in my life.
They gave him a normal burger, he threw it on the ground.
I know.
He locked himself in his room, started shaking.
Yeah, and
having a relapse.
Basically,
so the sunset reminded it of him.
Right.
Let the man speak.
I need
Right.
a second.
We'll let you explain now.
Right, so after a few weeks of just feeling sorry for myself watching the sunset,
You got PTSD. You got PTSD and you thought enough's enough.
I went on Instagram on Nando's page and I commented as a joke, commenting bring back the sunset burger every day until they do day one. On day one, I got a few likes, but I kind of thought, I'll just do it for like a week or so, and then I'll just
be consistent.
Leave it. Yeah. And then I did it again on day 2, and I was on a walk with my mum, and my mate texts me, and he goes, "Look at your Instagram." So I looked at my Instagram, and Anthony bloody Joshua has replied.
On day 2.
Day 2. He's replied to my comment.
He got a knighthood on day 30.
And the comment said retweet lol. To this day, I don't know what he meant by that because I didn't see him retweet it. I didn't see him retweet it, so I have no idea what he meant.
Sorry, Josh, lads, but this is the wrong social media platform.
Yeah, I was like,
is this how I retweet?
Yeah. So when that happened, I was kind of like, "Oh, I've got to keep this up now. I've gained support from one of the greats, and I have to keep going with it." I had a couple of other like reasonably big people. I had some singer I listened to. Santino was saying he's a good singer, by the way. I'd check him out. But he replied to one of my comments with like the peace emoji, which I thought was pretty nice.
What a boy.
And then
showing bilingual.
Several days later, like weeks, day 37, Nando's post that the sunset burger was coming back.
Oh!
His mission was done. He was a happy boy again.
Jesus, 4 days in the desert.
I know, it was worse than that. I'd rather have been in the desert than go more about the sunset burger. But by this point, to my credit, people in the comments like knew what I was doing, and a few people actually tagged me in it.
They've been following you for a while.
Yeah, and the caption that was wrote was, "All those messages paid off, now shush." I was like, that's like the biggest backhanded compliment ever. Like, I've been told to shut up, but that I've actually done something. And to cut quite a long story short, Nando's actually DM'd me. And they said they had something for me, and when I tell you, my mind,
you text me saying that they DM'd you, and I just got on my knees and started praying, and I was doing like the African rain dance and everything.
Yeah.
So like, on my days, he's going to get a black card.
I was thinking,
the next 3 years
black card, free meals for a year, like free meals for all my mates, Nando's God tier status. It was a 20 quid voucher.
The fourth grade.
Wow. And on the outside, because I had to be grateful about it, I was like, oh, yeah, cheers, that's nice, that's a nice touch. But on the inside, I was like, are you joking? After all that, your publicist, right? I've done all this, and 20 quid is all you can offer me. But then,
That's
how noble.
Despite that, I ordered the sunset burger straight away.
Of course.
I ordered it. And a couple of days went by, and I was then approached by a company.
Alright.
Are you allowed to say which company, or will you get slaughtered if you do?
I think I'd get. I don't actually know, but I don't want to risk it because I signed all the legal documents. So if I mess up, then I could be in for it here.
Oh, this is serious.
Oh, wow.
Some MI5 shit, right?
Contract and everything, Jesus.
It was just a company, and they were like, we really like this story. And I was kind of on the fence. I was like, yeah, and it is a nice, like, light-hearted thing that I've done, but I've not done, like, Martin Luther King's videos or anything like that. But,
I've not protested for rights or anything.
Yeah, I kind of did, when you think about it. I protested for the...
When you think about it, I am better than Martin Luther King.
Yeah, I'm on the same level as Nelson Mandela.
Exactly.
You're up there with the great. You're up there with the great.
No doubt about it. It's like them football conversations, you know, when you get two good players and then you just get some
just average player put in the conversation. It's like, let me know when you're ready for him to be put in the conversation.
Yeah, it was like that. But I was like, yeah, why not? I thought it'd be like a pretty nice little thing to do. So I did the interview. It was like 20 minutes over the phone. And I spoke to some woman called Olive. Lovely woman. Lovely.
I thought you said Oliver then. I was like, what woman's called Oliver?
Yeah,
Speaking to a woman?
yeah.
Is a woman you're speaking to?
Yeah, go on then. She just asked me some questions about it. I didn't realise that everything I was saying would get documented, which was kind of weird. It was like, I said like kind of sarcastically, I nearly hugged the delivery driver, and then a couple of days later it's all over the news. And I was like,
I just
the pandemic.
yeah, so like now I look soft.
How
I'm
dare you.
desperate.
People are dying, for God's sake.
Yeah, and so
What are you going to do next? Go to Dubai?
right, easy.
These bloody influences were off.
They're all the same.
We're annoying.
It's more than enough to get.
So I finished the interview, and then she said to me, "We're going to pitch the idea to like newspapers and like websites and stuff." And then this woman just ghosted me. Like I was WhatsApping her. And then she asked for like some details, so I sent
Probably
her
because you asked for a
details.
snap, mate. That's why.
No. That's why she heard you. I missed that part about it, but I didn't ask for it.
Can I add you to the Nandos Facebook group?
And so she asked for details, and then she goes, "Have you got a picture of you eating a burger?" And luckily, I just had one.
That's why you messaged me. Oh, you messaged me a photo of you in Nando's.
Yeah, I don't want to tell anyone.
I sent you one, and then you just say like, "No, that's not good enough."
It's not good enough. My face was barely in it. My face was barely in that one. Mine was true.
Taking the phone.
But I had to keep it quiet, so I had to ask people for pictures, and I got sent some good ones. But then after I had the pictures and sent them, I just started getting aired. I was like, Olive.
Oh.
I was like, it's Olive. That's her name, yeah.
Is it what's her name?
Olive.
Oh, nice.
Olive.
I said Ollie. I thought you were saying Ollie the whole time.
So we've had Oliver and Ollie. Olive, like, I don't even know what an olive is. It's a vegetable.
It's just a disgraceful contraption.
It's a food, isn't it? It's a contraption. We'll go with that. It's a contraption.
The contraption. Olive's the contraption.
Yeah. And so she was just airing my messages, and I was like, oh no, what's going on? Well, then after a bit, I came to terms. I was like, they probably just don't like the story. It's fine. And then a day later, I'm just chilling. I think I was playing Fortnite.
Of course, you might want to cut that bit out.
2021.
And I got a message off
How old are
Josh in the lads group chat, and he goes, "Dwayne's on Lad Bible." I was like, "What?" And I loaded up my phone. And I'm just there on Lad Bible, and they've written a full document about me. I was like, oh my days.
Honestly, I think that, you know how you have your claim to fame?
Yeah.
My
You're cutting out, mate.
You realise he's cutting out?
Yeah.
I like the idea that he's just talking.
no worries, lads.
That's what I did.
So your claim to fame,
I don't want to tell you anymore.
you ruined the moment.
No, my claim to fame is that my mate's on Lad Bible.
Oh, we're just looking up your mates now, are we now? Just... No. Yeah. So, yeah.
Alright,
People were laughing at me though. Certain people were laughing at me saying, "Get no." Oh, don't air that.
It's
But yeah,
beefing people on Facebook.
yeah. Well, we're getting.
Do you want us to read a few replies?
Oh, you're more than happy to.
Go on.
So there was Lad Bible, and then a couple of hours later, the Sun had picked it up. And the Sun, I give the Sun some stick. But the headline they wrote was cracking. It was like, teenager gets his burger back after Anthony Joshua weighs in.
right, and it was a picture of me scanning a sunset burger next to Anthony Joshua. That's like a sentence I can work into any conversation now. My face was next to Anthony Joshua's face on the front cover of the Sun, right?
James, can we get a picture of that on the screen when we edit it?
Yeah, I'll
Good stuff.
Right, so I've got some of the comments here of what people said on the post. So this is on the Daily Mirror
off the
post.
Daily Mirror, yeah. Oh God,
This comment's from Matt Barson, who I'm guessing is he looks a solid 30 years old. And you know how have you seen the Puss in Boots film? You know the egg?
Oh yeah.
He looks like him, right? He said. So basically, the spoiled brat couldn't
It's so
but the food chain took off his favourite food, of which he could have easily made himself, threw his dummy out the pram, and kept on pestering an innocent food chain to put his favourite food back on the menu.
What a wanker.
So, Andreas replies, I'm in your head rent free. And then the guy just repeated.
The guy went full Facebook divorce dad mode.
He goes, go on. Matt Barson then replies, Andreas Eve, you're not in my head rent free. You walked in through the door, scanned through the security clearance, and got given the boot back out the door within 5 minutes. So he was that genuine.
I love that.
It's annoying me just thinking about it.
He's actually answering.
So he's going on about rent free. So I reply, he did a messy run around your head, nutmegged your dad, stuck one top bit, and then gave your missus a kiss goodbye. You can't compete with him.
Thank you. That's what friends are for.
Yeah,
but the thing is, though,
there's more.
Some of the hate comments were like witty, insulting, right? Which I can deal with. But it's the ones like that is like, just have a day off. Right?
Yeah.
They've gone out of their way to just hate on that though. That's what I find so weird about it.
I was like, I think it's such an innocent story. It's not like I was like hitting people or something. I was just commenting.
You didn't even, to be fair, you didn't get any. Obviously, you did get some quite horrible comments, but you did get some good ones. To be fair,
it's quite positive. I was expecting way more hate than the ratio, but I looked at it and I was like, some of these were actually quite nice. Someone compared me to Captain Tom. The Walker.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Very Captain Tom. Yeah, I was like, wow.
Take the phone.
You know the person was called. So
You got called the chav though on the phone. It says Nandos, Nandos, the chicken that makes chav feel posh. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that?
Just shut up. Just shut up. I like Nandos. Leave me alone.
Yeah. My favourite hate comment was he was defo that "Are we nearly there yet?" prick from back in the day. I like that one.
I saw an article, right? It says you and Nandos over 37 times a year. Is that true? I want to know.
It's between 33 and 39 in 2019, and the reason I say that is because the app only tracks it certain times. Like you can only go once a day. I went twice a day on one day. So it could only have tracked one. That's just an example. Thanks.
Dedicated to the cause.
We were different Nandos though. I went to
I've genuinely not had a Nando's in so long.
Mate, it's worth it. I cried when I had my first one back.
I honestly think I might just sit down in tears and just praise the Lord for this food.
Yeah.
We had another comment from Sophie. I have no idea how you say that last name.
Aspen.
Could we just end the podcast here, please? You just said Sophie Aspen.
Oh God!
Right, so
I don't actually remember this one.
She's atting a mate called Maeve. I think that's how you say it. You know, like M-A-E. Maeve. Yeah. Your knight in shining armour saved your fave dish. To then Maeve replied, "He's my actual hero. I want to speak to the man that decided to take it off in the first place. So I gave her your Insta.
Yeah. I can confirm she added me on Instagram.
Oh, did she?
Mm-hmm.
Genuinely.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
Oh, mate.
you were
Not the only one either. This has been a lot of fun.
Has it?
I mean, sharing is caring, Andrea.
Oh, no, of course. I don't know how desperate you are, but if you're trying to mooch off followers I've gained from Nandos, then you're more than welcome to.
Oh, Nando's are already as well, haven't they?
Nandos
Just casually forgot to mention it.
No, but I thought you didn't like chronologically. The Nandos thing, Nandos following me was kind of late compared to some of the other stuff. So it's
Nothing you're waiting for is actually Joshua following you.
I did drop AJ a DM, but he's yet to respond. Don't know what he's playing at.
Yeah, must be busy, that's why.
All I can he's training.
He must be busy being Anthony Joshua.
Yeah. How dare he?
You've got a lot on your plate as well. I literally got Sunset Burger.
The Mob podcast. More important than everything.
Yeah. He wishes he could get on this.
Of all the interviews you've done, this is the best one. Spot the
Yes, one of two interviews.
No, but we're the better of the two. We're the better of the two, obviously.
Yeah, of course. Well, there was one more like notable hate comment on the Will. What was it now? Oh yeah, someone said, has he ever kissed a girl? And I replied, ask your mother, right?
God, no.
The shots fired off the guy after that. Yeah.
You got your Insta locked. You got everything just taken away from you.
Oh mate, it was hilarious. But
that's the Nando story.
So it's been quite a week. It's been quite a week for you.
It has. Yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's something that's like kept people's minds off negative stuff. So
Yeah,
I can't complain at that. I mean, to be fair, during COVID, out of it as well. So
yeah,
I'm not complaining.
In fairness, this week's been a overly good week for COVID in terms of the news.
Yeah, it gives everyone some hope, really.
Yeah, it's given them. There's two ways to look at it, I think. Yeah. You can either look at it as it being too early, or it's something to look forward to now. I think it's like 100 days, I don't know exactly, but someone started doing
114 days, maybe.
114 days, I think, till
June 21st.
Yeah, supposedly done with COVID. But I don't know. I'm looking forward to I guess festivals and stuff. Are you going to this? There's people saying they won't happen, but I don't know if that's just them being cynical. Or...
But 29th of August is a long time away. You can get a lot of that.
Yeah. Things could change over in a month. Between June and August.
The thing is, there's people that are saying they won't happen, just on the basis that they've said that going into them. Yeah. To be fair, there are some people that have made decent points about it, about with vaccinations and stuff, which I do think is fair enough. But I don't know how I feel about it. To be fair,
when I first saw the lineup for Leeds, I slated it because I was thinking, lineup's pretty poor. I think anything just a bit more, if you know what I mean. It's not really my music, but I would have just gone for the. And I think a lot of people have gone for the week and just to experience it. And you know what? I can't. I
think fair play to him, but at the same time, I think I don't see how you can go to a music festival without knowing or caring about any of the music. Yeah. At the same time, do you know what I mean?
There are pros and cons to it, but a lot of people have just gone there to get waved.
Yeah, good luck. I don't personally want to be one of them.
I hope you succeed in your mission.
I don't know. Nah. Me and Will booked Park Life today.
But the
thing is with Park Life, though, if I can just say, Park Life for me and Will, it is our music.
Yeah.
It
appeals more on the music.
I think I speak on behalf of Will here when I say we've not booked Park Life just to say we're going Park Life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. For example, Tyler the Creator is likely going.
Oh really?
He's quite good. Yeah. He's just one. I could name many.
Go on,
But I just
name
want
them.
to
I'm interested.
I think like the
thing is, James, the lineup's not been announced. He named back three.
Well, where's the leaders?
I have got one leak though. I've got one leak. I went on Ticketmaster. Right, okay, Ticketmaster. Tyler the Creator, Georgia Smith, and Anderson .Paak were all in Manchester on the same day. If that's not sus, I don't know what is.
That is quite the giveaway.
Yeah, but it's been taken down now. I've since looked on Ticketmaster and it's gone.
I do think as well, all the festivals would be a really nice way to, if there's someone like does plan out the way everyone hopes it to, in terms of like not just like us as like all people our age, I mean everyone in general. I think it'd just be a nice way, like for a lot of people, like some festivals, to just it'd just be a nice way to end the summer, I guess.
Yeah, it's a special moment, I think. Just
spend time with your mates as well, and everyone there is just kind of like in the same mindset of we beat COVID.
Yeah, exactly. I think a lot of people just be like, you know what, just differences aside, let's just enjoy it, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Even
if it's not your thing though, like I still stand by not rating the Leeds lineup. Yeah. At the same time, I'm not one of those people that's just gonna be like, it's gonna be dead because I'm not going. Because it is gonna be good.
The vibe will be immaculate. The vibe will be immaculate.
But I'm just saying, for someone who's like into music, for me, the lineup actually does matter. And I was looking at it. I don't think there was one person that made me genuinely think, I'm going to pay the money to go and see that person. I don't think I could name one. I mean, I feel like fun, but I don't know. What do you think?
I
respect you. I haven't been to ticket, if I'm honest, but I saw a few days. I was like, I used to love Post Malone. Obviously, I don't really listen to him anymore, but I was like, that'd be a nice moment. Because he has two songs that everyone knows, so it's nice when everyone can just sing along or something. But I get what you mean.
A lot of people have seen that clip of Two Door Cinema when they did it at Reading. Like, I can't remember which song it is, but it's when they start.
There's like two big ones.
It's one of them songs, you know. Where, I think it's What You Know, and it's where it's like he starts singing it slowly, and then all the like drums and guitar comes in, and it just looks like a good, like, I'd want to be there kind of moment.
Yeah, I know.
Indeed, that's not really my jam, but I'd enjoy the
moment. You can appreciate it though, can't you?
Yeah, definitely. Like something like Disclosure. I don't listen to any like house music or that or anything, but like, if you can call it house music, but it'd just be
you just know it's flat, wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly.
But I think the people that are posting saying how salty they are about it, they're annoying me. And
I can't lie.
I'd be one of them. I was one of them. I can't lie.
Oh, I know. I was one of them. You actually attached a point to it though. Like you were just like both of you, didn't you? I don't remember you.
Paying £250 to watch KSI.
That's true.
That's a great bargain.
That's a point. That's a point.
See how the reason I'm going Leeds.
Yeah. KSI he was at Park Life 2020. So if he comes over to 21, well, we could be in a down like that mosh pit at this rate.
Oh no! If he sings Hesky time, it'll be all worth it.
I'd pay to see that though. I'm not even joking.
I'd like Hesky to be on the stage as well.
Doing like the rape thing.
As soon as Andreas said it, Jephin just started singing down like that.
He definitely know all the words.
No, that's just
you forgot about you, little boy. Out of context, that sounds really, really bad.
I'll cut that out as a trailer for the podcast.
Someone's watching this who's just like, never watched KSI before.
James, just don't do it. I mean,
cut that out as well.
James,
just don't do it. No.
You want to do trailers like for the podcast?
No, but it's a good idea.
I think we should do it.
Put it on Instagram.
Snippet. Yeah.
Put it on Instagram. Put it on the Instagram account.
Sure. Yeah. Is there any of the festivals and Leeds that are enticing you?
This year.
Wireless.
Wireless.
Something else that is annoying me a bit is that people saying they're gonna go to every festival. I was like, you're just not though.
If you do, I hate you. But I don't know what sources.
Yeah, exactly. I'd go more along the line of experience a different one every year.
Yeah, keeps it
one or two. Like I've got partly September. Hopefully now, for example.
That'd be a trade.
I'm hoping for wireless for this year if it all goes to plan. That's going to be early July, so that's risky.
Is it? Yeah.
I think it'll get rearranged. It's like July 2nd. Yeah. Is that
it'll be mental though.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, it'd be insane. Yeah.
The line would
get me toes crossed.
The next day I want to go Glastonbury. Because apparently, next year's Glastonbury.
That looks like a lovely just moment sometimes when you see clips of Glastonbury. And
it's like all the ones that go down in the history books, isn't it? Like, if there's like a renowned live performance.
No.
Nice. Yeah. It's always from Glasgow. If you start singing Thiago Silva now, it's just always a good vibe though.
Thiago Silva.
Anyway, talking of Alex from Glasgow, I wanted to ask you what you'd do if you were president of the world.
How does the president of the world link to Alex? Because
he's basically the president of the world.
Right. It's one of yours, like, get rid of him.
Smooth transition there, James. Smooth transition.
I'm good at this, you see. If you're president of the world, what would you enforce so you could do anything because you're president of the world?
Well, you can go first. I'm going to jot something down.
Ask me to go first.
You'll go first.
Honestly, I'd need a minute to think. Has anyone got any definite ones?
Obviously, you can go down the nice route of doing dead, peaceful things. But that's a bit boring.
That's not fun.
There's no more
boring.
I'd say the actions of a brutal dictator.
Exactly. I'd start bombing places, isn't it? Like, instead of the UK, it'd be fun.
Isn't a video game, Jephin? Well,
I'd make sure my Twitter account is unreal. Tweeting something that I'd be able to tweet, like just from anyone's account, and they wouldn't. They'd look at me weird because I'm the president, but like or the ruler of the world. But it's like I could just say, just hit a tree, lol.
That's the McLaren doing.
The most randomest thing ever. Just hit a tree.
Yeah.
No.
Just Tiger Woods the car, lol.
Oh, Jesus.
I've got one. I'd ban seagulls.
Ban what?
I'd ban seagulls.
Okay, right.
Yeah, I'm with that. Bloody deeds, they've got
they're just annoying little creatures, aren't they? They don't do anything.
If I'm ruler of the world, that surely means I've got access to most places. I'd go see what Area 51's about.
Okay. That's a good one. That is a good one.
What do you think about that? Do you think aliens have been on Earth?
No, but I do think there's others. Honestly, I don't know.
I don't know why they hide it. I don't think anyone's ever asked.
You know the identical like Earth-like planet with like everything that the Earth's got. I swear there's got to be something living on that. It's not people.
I think there's another human life. There's another like life form other than what's on Earth.
I do think there's like supernatural stuff, but I'm not sure about aliens. I'm not sure.
I assume they exist somewhere, I just don't know if we know about them yet.
Yeah. I reckon they exist in an alternate world, if you know what I mean, like an alternate dimension or something, but I don't think I'm qualified enough to talk about it.
I'll get Brian Cox on the podcast.
Get Brian Cox to talk about some
Did you hear about the Anunnaki theory?
No.
It's a theory that like people like way more advanced. Yeah, Well, Joe Rogan said it, and everything Joe Rogan says is right. So Joe Rogan said it.
The Bible.
Why go to school when you've got the Joe Rogan podcast?
Just anyway. Just all for you, pretty much.
He said something. It was like advanced human-like characters came down like 6,000 years ago and like populated the earth to like rebuild and like get up to the wisdom that they once had. And some piece of proof that they've got is they found like it's like a tablet and it has like the rocks and stuff on it. They track back to like 6,000 years ago. But there's like circles on it that clearly depicts the solar system, and no one had a clue about the solar system 6,000 years ago. Yeah.
What's it called? What's the theory called?
The Anunnaki.
Anunnaki.
Anunnaki, yeah.
Anunnaki.
You've got to say it with your mouth open the whole time.
Anunnaki. Oh, but I don't know that's
Anunnaki.
There's your trailer for you.
Brilliant.
There. That is a good idea, actually. A good trailer.
Good content.
I think every single podcast we run.
I think
You're involved in the podcast forest.
Yeah.
That's what you used to do. I can't remember about it.
We are evolving the podcast. But I think every time we get a decent podcast trailer, we shouldn't say, "Oh, that's a good trailer." Afterwards,
Just if there's a good moment, just write it down and then send it James afterwards so we can edit it.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way to do it.
The sky looks quite nice.
Sorry, I just got a bit off track. It just looks.
Does it?
Is that for the trailer?
Are you trying to make it look like a
Start, to be honest.
Yeah. That's something.
Don't do that.
Nice. That's nice. You know what else is nice?
No.
Well, it's not nice, but
No. Oh,
it,
go on.
what's the opposite of nice?
Bad.
Naughty.
Okay, right.
It's bad and naughty what they're doing to Mr. Potato Head. Oh my god.
That's
The transition, oh my god.
Transition!
I'm gonna act as the counter argument to what I think you're going to argue for.
Right.
Have you got argument for both sides of the argument?
Do you want me to? I think the question is, for the argument, would be, do you agree with the changing of like an animated character or a character that has got like a stereotypical, not really a stereotypical, but they are a character, they are what they are, and they've been famous for what they are.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just say this. Okay. I don't think I've not seen any transgender people, bloody lefty snowflakes, ever complain about Mr. Potato Head. I think it's a dead brand trying to be relevant. And they don't.
You mean like a public?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean,
like a marketing stunt.
I don't think anyone's ever cared about Mr. Potato Head. Not that I know, anyway.
Style.
I don't think we've got an Andrea commenting every day on Mr. Potato Head Instagram.
Day one until Mr. Potato Head gets changed.
Yeah, Anthony Joshua was supporting that one.
If you starting that, I will start that.
Retweet that.
I will start commenting.
I actually rate that. Just do it. No, if you come over, like, what's a random thing, then we could just say it has to change gender. So we could go like.
Something stupid. Well, I did think of one when I saw that they were changing like hello. No.
Just go like Cristiano Ronaldo underpants and go like, why they're not female?
Wait, what?
Oh, you know,
Where's that come from?
Why? I don't know.
Okay, I messed up.
We're going to get blockers from the whole conversation.
Cristiano Ronaldo, he does boxes, doesn't he? And you could like, you can message day one of going, why are you not doing bras and panties?
Have you seen that? And you think Ronaldo is reading from like
well, you don't know.
5 years. There's a tweet from like 5 years ago, and it's around his clothing brand, and he said, "Thanks for submitting your entering the competition for the CR7 Boys Underwear Challenge. It's been a real pleasure to see all your photos."
That is dodgy.
That is awful. The man's a billionaire. Right.
Well, didn't stop actually.
Jesus
Christ, bit controversial, right?
There's the mainstream ad revenue out the window.
Yeah. That went a long time ago.
there goes the answer on this video. But back to the thing about the characters and stuff.
Yeah, it's like before Toy Story. I remember before Toy Story 4 came out, Disney put out a statement that Woody was openly bisexual. Why? Have nothing against anything to do with that. But
Who was bisexual? Piggy.
What do you, no, Woody. The main
He wasn't. He never told us he was.
He never told me.
You just put words in his mouth, really, aren't you?
Yeah. Woody never said himself, I'm bisexual.
I love you, Buzz. I love you. I want.
Yeah,
that's Andreas' trailer, so.
I knew that was coming.
This title's going to be banging for the podcast, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Would you bisexual?
Potato head gender neutral.
Cristiano Ronaldo pedo? What?
Does Andreas really like Nandos?
Bloody hell, don't even question my allegiance. I love that place to bits.
Alright,
What's that do?
Okay.
Time for the beating. Time for the beating.
Yeah, the beating. I'll tell you one thing I did think though when I saw what they were doing to Mr. Potato Head.
Justice for Potato Head.
How about Mr. Men?
Yeah. But there's Mr. Women, though, isn't there?
Yeah,
No, there isn't it?
But Mrs. Potato Head's out the window as well now. It's just Potato Head.
Yeah,
but bit rude.
Oh yeah, they could just call them like. Oh.
Men. No, they can't even do that.
No, they just have to be Tickle, wouldn't it? And
just call them Potato.
It's just sing it.
Just like what?
It's just
You just ruined.
You're ruining childhood.
They've got enough money to be slaughtered, but why? You just ruined the character. Like his like the whole legacy of a Miss Potato Head's just been finessed. Yeah, it's like Buzz Lightyear's gonna just come out as Buzz Light Woman or something like that. Buzz! I don't even know. Buzz Light Decade instead of Buzz Lightyear or something like that.
At the end of the day, it's not an offensive character. I know these characters are overly offensive, and
exactly.
I don't know if anyone's even getting offended by them. It's just I don't know if it's just company.
The most offensive thing I've heard Mr. Potato Head say is "you uncultured swine," and that is not offensive.
What, he said that?
Yeah,
Toy Story.
He said that. Yeah, because he starts rearranging his face like with his features. Yeah, and he turns to the hockey puck and he says, "Look, I'm Picasso," because he looks like the Picasso painted, and then he just goes, "You uncultured swine." No, he says it to Ham, and Ham's like, "Oh, I don't get it," and then he goes, "You uncultured swine." The clip of Toy Story 2, and
I'm just looking at it right now.
We're getting a nice little throwback.
He's a bit disfigured, I can't lie. His mouth and eyes are a bit all over the place.
Yeah, but then if you Google the actual Picasso photo, it looks exactly like it.
Oh, I know the picture you mean.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, off Toy Story when I forgot which film it was. They go to like a toy prison.
Oh, I feel like
the nursery.
Yeah. And there's that security Andreas confused in a prison and a nursery.
Not a prison, a nursery.
He enjoys a bit of a difference. Remember that monkey though, like the security monkey that just bashed
the clapping one. Yeah,
that used to scare me so much.
Yeah, they came up with some strange things though.
That was so scary.
We were 6 when that film came out, you know.
Yeah,
it couldn't have been
explicit.
Yeah, 2010.
What? So what?
7, yeah.
Yeah, Toy Story 3 got released 2010.
So old, I feel.
I know. It was mature. When they announced Incredibles 2, like years later,
that came out when we were born, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's like it's like watching it, going back and getting back into that franchise.
I'm still waiting
years
for
later when it's nearly grown. That's coming.
No, I'm just waiting for it. I don't know if it's coming. Or if it's coming, I'm just waiting for it.
Yeah, well, some of the bits are coming though.
A different one. Go a different one. What are your favourite Disney films? If we're on about it.
Favourite Disney films? Cars.
Oh, Cars is so good.
The first Cars is one.
The first Cars, yeah.
I like the one in London. I think it was the second one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Third one.
I do think it was a bit of a stretch, but I think this first one can't be beaten.
Yeah, no,
It had that like.
I'd settle with that. Yeah.
I think that's definitely a top 5 Pixar.
Yeah, if I only had one Disney film, I'd definitely do that one.
Ratatouille. Mate, the food in Ratatouille just looks so good.
I don't think I ever watched Ratatouille back to all of it.
You're taking a piss.
I don't think I don't remember anything from it.
This man.
Shut up. That's
bro.
Oh, come on, then. Come on. Yeah. Just because I disagreed.
Keyboard back there.
Jephin's on the bad podcast and looks like a monster. That's not the title.
Have you ever seen Meet the Robinsons?
I wouldn't put it up there.
No, just for me, like a personal favourite. Meet the Robinsons was quality. There's a lot of seen Meet the Robinsons then.
Oh yeah, looking at the picture, the kid does remind me of you, to be honest. The blonde kid, he does remind me of you, though.
Of me?
Yeah.
What? With Disney though, there's a lot to go.
It just looks like you, and it just looks like you.
I see it.
Yeah.
You know you've got to put a picture of Will and
Big Connie. And he's called Lewis in the film.
Lewis. With Disney films, there's a lot to go at. Like, Lion King.
Oh,
okay, yeah.
Classic.
It's not one of my personal favourites, but I think it has to be up there.
Yeah.
Up's just a sad film. I've got a good conversation for the next one. It's to do with films, but yeah, we'll carry on with the Pixar.
Finding Nemo.
It's alright.
It is alright.
It wouldn't be up there. It's not the top.
I think it'll be up there. It's a lovely story.
Yeah, I think it'll be up there.
It's a good film.
Toy Story has to be up there. Toy Story for me is top 3. Toy Story 2. Toy Story 1 and 2 are both unreal films.
I don't know if it's Disney or Pixar or whatever, but Ice Age, where do you put that?
Ice Age, I put it up there. Ice Age.
Yeah, that's
definitely.
Definitely milked it a bit.
It's not DreamWorks. It's not DreamWorks. What is it? Is it
Pixar.
No.
Illumination? It's
Illumination. Yeah.
If you want to put Ice Age up there, you got to put Madagascar as well.
Yeah, Madagascar, a goated film. Madagascar.
Madagascar was so weird. If you watch it back, it's so strange.
Really weird. It is really weird.
The Zephyr's on a treadmill.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
King Julian. Sorry. I just like doing that one.
Back in the day as well. That was...
Yeah, Over the Hedge is shot, mate. Over the Hedge is... Oh, it's an unreal film. And the B movie.
That's special.
The B movie.
Oh.
The B movie is like a deep movie about it.
Yeah, exactly. Shrek, even.
No.
Oh yeah, Shrek, yeah. Shrek.
It was like a well-made film, even though it became a massive meme. Like, at least it was actually well-made. Yeah. But there's what was the other one? There was a lot. Jungle Book.
That's good, yeah.
It's just a nice film. It's just a nice film. You can watch with your mum.
It's good, yeah.
I'm trying to.
Have you noticed something about like Disney films? Something I thought of like with Disney films, right? Have you considered how they always kill someone? Like at the start. Think about it.
Or someone's always dead. Who died in Cars?
Think about it.
Who died in Cars? I think who died in Cars?
Doc Hudson.
No,
yeah,
that's not a controversial death.
Think first, the parents die. Finding Nemo.
Oh yeah, that is a good point.
I saw some theory about it the other day, and it's weird because you know how apparently in Finding Nemo is it Marlin that their dad's called?
Yeah.
Is it Marvin? Marlin maybe.
Marlin.
And I think it's Marlin. Yeah. or Marlin. Yeah, we'll go. And then there's
We'll go
obviously
Marlin.
Nemo's the last surviving kid, isn't he?
Yeah.
Or the last surviving egg, whatever.
Don't assume his gender.
And he's the last surviving animal.
It's not an animal. It's animal.
Or his the
Species
story,
neutral.
like,
Sorry.
and the story like tells you how, not how, but the fact that he had like 50 kids and like 49 of them had been killed, and so was his wife by a shark or something. And then someone like, I can't tell whether it's like something that would shock, like either would like sort of shock me, or if it's something that's like just shut up, just why are you making this theory about it? But he made it quite logical and just saying that an actual, you know how they like the clownfish? A clownfish female has like a tendency to like kill its offspring or something.
Oh.
Or go after its offspring, meaning that potentially the mum, or whatever her name was, has like killed all the babies. And Nemo.
And somebody wrote this about Finding Nemo.
That's why.
People got too much time on their hands.
Daft about this, Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of detail.
Is it? Bloody hell.
But yeah, I just think when you sit back and think about it, there's a lot of films where it's just such a nice film, but they always have to chuck a death in there.
Yeah, I think
they kill the wife.
You can watch it at any age. I think all of us are growing up watching. Obviously, we're all growing up watching Disney films.
Yeah.
I tried to mix Disney and Pixar, it didn't work.
It's a true love story. That's quite funny.
James did a funny.
Classic James.
Continue.
But it's like you can watch it at any age. We've all grown up watching. You can just watch it at any age, and I think that's what is good about it.
Yeah. Like, a couple of weeks ago, I watched all the Cars again. Then a few days later, I watched Madagascar again.
The other week.
I watched. It's a nice. Once you start, you can't stop, can you?
No.
Like once you get started with one.
Who would be your favourite characters then? I can't lie, Al from Toy Story 2. Oh my days.
Oh, the fat guy.
Al's Toy Barn.
Oh yeah, I love that guy. He's had characters from GTA. Oh, what's he called?
Buzz type.
Yeah.
Buzz is trying to type the
silent friend. Require my assistance.
Buzz is trying to type the thingy, and he's like, extra, that man in the chicken suit.
Al. There's him and Russell out of Up.
Russell,
yeah.
The world and the dog from Up.
Explored.
I am
squirrel.
I am dog.
Nah, mate from Cars, easily. He's go. Mate.
Yeah.
Donkey.
Donkey's not Disney, lad.
No, but still, Shrek.
No,
I've heard about animated films, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of animated films, actually, no, don't matter.
I've got a what films made you cry? What films have made you cry before?
No film
Back in the day, or
I've got a film.
No.
Just probably more recently, like, or just because obviously when you're like 5, you're gonna cry at like.
The only film I remember crying at. The only film I remember crying at was Up.
I cried at.
I was younger, not like little. Like actually knew what was going on.
I
was younger.
I'm proper massive and I'm strong and everything. I'm like mentally a hero, but I've cried at films.
Yeah. Even Will cries at films, so.
Yeah.
Will cries at films.
Don't be embarrassed.
Exactly. No, I don't think I've cried at any films ever.
Really?
I think I have, but my mind's gone blank.
Were you not close to tears or any of them?
No,
But if I watch some old Disney ones now, I probably still would.
Yeah. I tried not cried, but like a tear was, The Impossible, that film about the tsunami.
Oh, that is so sad.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch it all. I felt I was uncomfortable.
Yeah. It's just a surreal thing. Same. I don't know if you've seen it. I doubt you have, but it's called Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
No.
And it's
I'm gonna put this on my list. I'm gonna watch
one of my dad's favourite films. And genuinely, you wouldn't expect. It's a comedy, but it's like the end meaning of it is just. Oh, it just brings it to. Oh,
It's like a sad comedy, yeah.
It's not even like a sad comedy. It's just funny throughout. It's if you heard John Candy, the actor.
Yeah, the fat guy.
Yeah. I'm sure he won't want to be known on the mob podcast as the fat guy, but we'll call him John Candy. And it's like I'll give you a gist about it. Basically, it's this guy's trying to get home for Thanksgiving, and all the flights have cancelled because of the snow in Chicago, and that means he's trying to get home, and he meets this guy who he ends up like going on like a bit of like a road trip to get home with, but everything goes wrong basically, and they start falling out, whatever. But the two start to become mates, whatever, blah blah blah. They have another fallout, whatever, become like mates again. And then they leave. Well, I'm going to kind of spoil it a bit at the end, but it's guy.
If you're listening, you want to know what happens, just mute us now.
Yeah,
Tap
the screen 3 times.
Yeah, stay on, but yeah.
keep watching, be in there.
Yeah. But because the guy that he's like the main character of it, he's like a proper high up lawyer in in New York or whatever, or wherever I don't know where he is.
Yeah.
And but when they like leave on the train, he goes home and he's like, yeah, it's been what like an experience. And the other guy, the rich guy's on the train home, and then he realizes that they actually had a quite good time despite the fact that they like fell out a bit, and the fact that he's actually quite nice. And then he goes back to the train station, but the guy is like still at the train station because he's homeless.
Well, the bloke.
Oh. Yeah, the other bloke's home, and the wife. He'd been talking about his wife like the whole time, and basically saying like, "Oh yeah, I can't wait to." Or he like talking about whenever a conversation came up, like, "Does your wife do this?" He's like, "Yeah, she loved it.
Yeah.
And his wife died like 7 years ago. And that bit, and then he brings the guy to his family for Thanksgiving, and that bit I was just because the guy who's homeless is like nearly is like you can see him welling up when his family when the other guy's family is saying hi to him, and that bit just kind of it got me. But
that's getting me. I've not even like watched it.
Yeah,
it's getting me now.
Yeah, there's a good description.
That's not animated, is it? The one you just said. It's not animated.
No, it's from the 80s.
Yeah.
One that I got is Boy in the Striped Pajamas. I just thought.
Oh, yeah. I watched that in class.
That's so sad.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
I didn't cry it, but yeah.
I thought I was in year 7, so I was trying not to cry. But Jesus,
I think as you get older, I think you kind of realise now. Like
You realise how bad it is.
Yeah. You know what also sad? What was that film we watched in English, James? Like with Lemmy and George. What's it called?
Mice and Men.
That is quite sad. Yeah, it's like
what Mice and Men. There's a film.
Yeah.
Mice. I had to read the book. You just got to watch a film. I had to read
books.
No, what do you think of us? What do you think of us?
We didn't do that.
I had to read the book, and in the book,
we didn't do Mice and Men.
Yeah, I was reading the book, so I can't imagine what the film was.
Yeah, watch the film. The film's actually really good.
Yeah. Oh, is that like an older one, or is it quite new?
No, it's quite old. Like 1992.
Yeah,
it's quite old.
Usually giving me some good films to watch. Yeah.
Okay. It's quite sad. It's quite sad.
Yeah. I think there are some films that are just like that make the majority of people cry. Like, I think a few people could probably maybe cry, like Forrest Gump or something. Or no, The Green Mile.
Oh yeah, that's
sad. That is really sad. Oh, it's just when he's in the chair and he says, "I don't want to get put in the dark," and it's not really. Yeah.
It's just.
Anyway,
can we do happier films now before I start crying?
Yeah. What films are you proper?
No, I got some Woody Robbers. Just the
okay.
Another daily thing on the podcast.
Happy Woody Robbers. Burn or drown.
Yeah, let's not take the Peter Schmeichel.
Die or die.
Go on.
Right. Okay. Would you rather let your parents go through your browser history, like search history, or no? Would you rather let your mum go through your search history or dad?
Dad.
By search history, do we mean of all time?
Of all time. Anything.
Well, I'm going to go with my dad on the sole basis that he wouldn't get down that far. He'd go for about 2 or 3 minutes and get bored. Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'll go for my dad.
Yeah, we're all in agreement. We're all in agreement for that one.
The thing is, your dad's probably like, he's been through what you've probably been through, hasn't he? So.
Yeah, I've been in the 60s, but
If I had a lad as a kid,
I probably couldn't blame
and
him.
I saw his search history, like from me growing up in it, I was like, alright, fair enough.
That's what happens, isn't it?
You do.
8 years old, but we all searched these bits at one point.
8? What were you doing at 8 years old?
I was not doing that at 8 years old, do not worry.
I was searching how to find diamonds on Minecraft, I remember. That's all I was searching. Go on, next one, Jephin.
Would you rather date the hottest person in the world but not be able to shag them, or date the ugliest person in the world but shag them?
This is difficult now.
We're getting to difficult ones.
Because the hottest person in the world you'd run to.
Exactly, you'd want them.
Exactly. If it was the ugliest person in the world,
you wouldn't want to.
You'd have to put like a mask on or something.
You got
Like a bag on their head.
you know one of them like bodysuits that you like they wear like, when they're making meth and stuff.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad,
you have to put one of them on.
Just to shag them.
Yeah.
No, but say it's the hottest person in the world, like, I don't want to reinforce a terrible stereotype, but they might not have a good personality. So that might make the not being able to shag them even worse.
So would the uckers person have a mint personality?
Yeah, but that'd be fair to add.
Yeah, go on, yeah. Alright, okay, yeah.
I still don't know.
I'm going to go the ugly person. Actually, no, I don't know.
No, a man's got his needs. A man's got his needs.
Because what if you put it in and then there's like a 6 mile radius just around it?
Right.
It's like a tunnel. It's like a channel, English tunnel. Like the channel tunnel, that's what I mean. Just a gaping hole.
You'd never know if it was with the hot girl. You'd be in the dark.
Yeah.
We could see. You're going to look, but not touch.
Wouldn't that make you more tempted? I'd be avoiding it at all costs if I knew I couldn't.
Well,
I don't see it.
Give us a peep. But
Oh God.
I don't want to go into it, but I don't want to. I'm not going to ask what I can and can't do. So
No, that would be a bad. That would be a bad. No.
don't want to
I think I'll have to go for the hot one.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
You just be looking at them and like, just so tempted. You're so close yet you're so far.
stare at them all
So
day.
close yet so far.
Oh, I can have
You could have, but you're not having it.
I'd catch some I'd get like measles or something from the other person, or like polio.
I was thinking asbestos, but I don't know if that makes more sense.
Ugly could just mean they're just ugly, and it doesn't mean they're bloody AIDS or HIV.
Yeah, but it could be like your
person
version
in the
of ugly.
world. Yeah.
It could be your
How
version of
about
ugly.
if the fit one's got AIDS or HIV?
But then you don't have to shag her, so it's alright.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, true.
You can have it all
Very
on.
true. God, there's so many possibilities for this.
Yeah, make a man that.
Yeah, move.
Yeah,
I'll be thinking about this all night now.
What, getting AIDS off a hawk?
not specifically.
Yeah.
Now that you've said it.
Just enjoying Toy Story. Oh, it's coming in my head again.
Right, we'll do that.
What would you do?
Do you rather smack a puppy in public or smack your dad in public?
Anyway,
Do what?
Or smack your dad in public?
Puppy or dad?
Yeah.
Oh, my dad any day of the week.
I don't think. So you're basically saying, am I either gonna have my dad hate me, or
the world.
yeah,
I think people.
Your choice.
In a hypothetical, if it was to go viral, I think people would be more mad at you slapping a dog than slapping your dad.
it's jokes though. So many people would rate it.
Like, you get recognised as, oh, you're the guy who beat up a dog. But then, if you just slap your dad, I think you'd be on the internet for a day, and then you just kind of forget about it.
I've been slapping the animal. I mean, it's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like a full hard knockout slap.
Oh,
Not just like a light slap, like a full-on, oh, you're getting knocked out kind of slap.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
I'd do that.
I think I just have to do my dad. He can take it. One for the
I
puppets.
accidentally put my dad in hospital
My dad
as a
yeah.
toddler.
Now, the puppy's going to get one from you, to be honest. You'll just get
The puppy get a boot. They get a boot.
Yeah, you get drop kicked, actually.
Yeah.
How did you put your dad in hospital?
I'm gonna pump.
We were in Sainsbury's, and I was in a pram. I think I was like 2 years old.
I thought about recently, like, what? You was a pram?
It's a weird fantasy.
He didn't get the alphabet spaghetti, so he lashed out.
I think my dad like knelt down to like give me something that was like a sweet or something. I was poking in the eye. I like right in the centre, and his eye like buzzed out, and he had to go to hospital for it.
Oh, wow.
What a boy.
From early days.
Yeah, I don't remember it. I only remember it because my dad told me.
Nice shot.
You don't remember it because your dad smacked you out.
Yeah, there's loads of things that like happened when I was a little kid that I just don't remember. Did I tell you the protein shake story, Will, with my dad?
No.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
I think you might have done, but
A few years ago, my dad's upstairs. He's probably hearing me say this. But a few years ago, my dad wanted to like work out a bit and like get more in shape. So of course, the first thing that you logically do is invest in protein shakes. So he bought a protein shake, and he like made it and drank it and stuff. But he was under the impression that if you drank the protein shake, you didn't have to work out.
Oh, okay.
He thought he drank the protein shake and just sat there with muscles.
Just sat down watching Gogglebox, looking like.
We found this out the hard way. I don't remember it. I only remember from being told, but we found out that if you just take the shake and don't work out, all like the chemicals go to your head, right? And I was at football. I remember I came home one night and my dad's head was just massive. It was like twice its normal size. Yeah. I got told that story a couple of years later.
I just got some meathead.
Yeah. That's just one of the things I was just like, I wish I was older to have experienced that, just to have seen it. And we have videos and that. There's like videos, you know those little like pram things where you just kind of like scoot around in them.
Yeah.
Help you learn how to walk. There's like videos of me and them, and I wish I was as happy now as I was then. I was like, they're so full of energy. Toddlers are full of energy.
So sad. Oh my god.
You're not in like I'm alright, mate. I'm not too bad. You're not in like a bad way. It's just
you just got followed by Nandos. You should be alright.
They haven't replied to my DM yet, so there's only. I know. It'll be fine. They'll get back to me. I hope so. Anyway.
Are you for the next one?
Yeah, go on. Is it going to be a juicy one, or is it going to be an average one?
Let me just when you said that, I'm for a juicy one.
How many you got?
That's my boy.
Yeah, I've got a lot just on a website. I know it's just the story on the website.
Jephin's got the juice.
I've got plenty of juice, don't you worry about that. Plenty of juice.
Trailer.
Ladies. Would you rather live without shampoo or toothpaste?
Oh, can I make a confession?
Oh, go on.
If you're about to say you don't use shampoo, I'm gonna.
You don't need to use shampoo. It's a myth.
Mate.
It's an absolute myth.
I guess we ended the podcast.
I haven't used. Alright, hear me out.
No.
Oh my god.
This is our trailer.
I haven't used shampoo in about 18 months.
80. Have you seen your hair, though? How do you let you shampoo in that?
Yeah, because you don't need it. It's a myth. It's a social. It is. You're putting chemicals in there.
Say you're going to go meet a girl, right? And
My hair smells like 10 shades apples, so yeah.
Your hair smells just smells mix.
It just smells like water.
Who's winning?
No, me, because you've got dirty chemicals in your hair, which makes your hair greasy. So I'm the winner.
telling you now, when we're out in summer, I'm going nowhere near your head. I'm going
I'm going to shake it in your eyes.
Andreas, that is some mad sentence what you just said.
Do you have dandruff in your hair then?
No, my hair's perfectly clean.
Right, shake your head now.
You have no dandruff.
I'm the winner. I don't know why I'm being ridiculed. How are you the winner in any way?
To be fair, I have heard of that before. Like people say they don't do it because it's like all the chemicals and stuff.
The water's just a joke.
Never tried it.
When did you start using shampoo?
Since I was a little kid.
Yeah, same.
I started when I was like
Johnson's
3.
baby shampoo.
Since I was bathing in the sink, mate.
Well,
oh mate, them days were unreal. Like I remember,
but you still answer my question. Shampoo or toothpaste?
That makes it easy for him now.
You know what?
go toothpaste.
James has got a cop out.
I haven't used toothpaste for 18
James
months.
just finessed it.
He doesn't use either.
But prepared for this question for 18 months.
I probably couldn't live. Based off what James is going off, I wouldn't live without. I would not use shampoo.
Yeah.
Based on what James is.
Yeah, if he's found a loophole, I guess.
Do you use stuff for not your hair? As in like you like body wash?
Yeah, a bit of links does the job.
Yes, come on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but maybe that's my next experiment. Who knows? And then,
your hygiene's not completely out the window then.
No, I'm living the best. I'm excelling in hygiene. You just don't know.
You're just using your time wisely, I guess.
You know what? I think the only reason people like because you don't put any like product in your hair or anything, do you?
No,
James.
No.
So you don't really need to find a way to like wash it out, if you know what I mean. As in like wash product out your hair.
Yeah, true.
No. But
I
think like if you wore like spike your quip off with a bit of full of gel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
gel's just. I've not seen anyone that like uses gel now.
I really like year 4.
When I put my hair up, I use wax because it looks more natural.
Yeah, I can use it.
Yeah.
Gotta get the good wax, so it can make it look greasy sometimes.
Prime trim Wilumsworth it's just an unreal state.
Filthy.
It's just on
different gravy.
Top tier.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
So
goated. Like, honest, just give me a trim, please. My hair's going out of control.
And when are we opening? In April, is it?
Yeah.
It's April.
I'm gonna look scouse.
I'm still really right.
Yeah, we have to go into college with dead trims for a month if we go back.
Oh, don't even.
You know what? I'm gonna have to pull out the Grealish trim.
I've got it already.
Shout.
James,
you know what, James? I actually rate it.
Yeah,
I'll show you a picture afterwards.
Yeah, I'll send it. Finally managed the man, so it's going quite strong.
How long have you been doing that for? Like 6 months now?
It was like this time last year I had a haircut.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
So you're looking like Roberto Baggio.
Yeah. For on.
Jeez, that's mad.
I have to look into that.
It's actually mental there.
That's actually quality to be. Is yours like curly then, or is it?
It curls towards a bit of that, but nowadays I mainly just stick it in a bun.
Yeah.
To get out of the way.
When you lay it down, where does it go to?
Towards the back now. I tried to, for some reason, I didn't want to accept like flicking it towards the back, so I had a really crappy fringe for a while. But now it's at the back, so yeah. I
feel like people are like getting more confident now. Like in themselves, I guess.
I think a lot of people are getting to the age where just
people are kind of branching out of just getting the exact same trim.
Yeah, it's like trying
Have you seen that video? It's like 3 lads in a line in a shopping centre. They've all got their hair skin faded and down. They've all got black puffer coats on, grey jogging and white Air Force on.
That's just like high school mentality where you just don't want to stick out.
You get out of that phase. Yeah. I can proudly say I've never owned a pair of white Air Force, so of all
I've never owned a pair of Air Force.
I'm not against white Air Force. I'm not against Air Force at all, though, because some Air Force are sexy.
So I've got Air Force.
Unreal.
I've never had white shoes in general ever.
I was always
They get dirty. I've got a pair of human races in white. Oh, they were the days, though. There's a
pair of white ones.
It's weird how the trends kind of change. Do you remember when Rochers were like the prime time? Yeah,
prime time fluxes.
What were the ones? Harachis are kind of.
What are they called? Oh, what? I don't know.
Nike or Adidas?
95s were one.
Do you mean Prestos?
Prestos, that's the one.
Prestos,
Andreas had a pair of Prestos.
I've got my black ones from my year 8 Roadman days downstairs.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
my dad started wearing them now. My dad actually is wearing them better than I ever did.
Your dad would bang anyone out.
I gotta give him credit. He's suiting him better than me.
Just headbutt someone if he looks at him weird.
Yeah. It's the Jordan trend now, though, isn't it? People are getting. Well, I'm saying people are getting Jordans. They're all getting the same 2 pairs of Jordans.
Yeah. Oh, the grey ones or the red ones.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. They're all getting them. It's like, you know what? These are new white Air Force.
It's not for me, but you do you.
Yeah, it's none of our business, but that doesn't mean we can't have an opinion on it. I just kind of think there is better. I think.
Like, I do think. I probably can't say that actually. To be fair. I do think it's becoming more of everyone's got the same like few pairs.
Yeah.
Not because like they're the cheapest or anything, because it's got nothing to do with the money side of it. If you like a pair of trainers, you wear it.
That's something that's annoying me. People saying, "Oh, they're the cheapest," because one, that shouldn't be an excuse, and two, it's just not true. I had a look. Like,
yeah, exactly.
The Chicago mids are now getting on for £200, and they were like 80 when the trend started.
Yeah,
and the slow grades are 300. I'm not being funny. I was like, if you only pay £300, don't get the same ones everyone else has got.
I've seen a lot of people got the purple ones as well. I've seen that's the purple ones, and I would want to get like a dark blue pair.
Yeah, I bought some purple ones ages ago, and I still haven't worn them. But now that loads of people are getting them, I'm kind of on the fence.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's fine.
I still find them fit, so I'll probably just keep it.
Yeah, summertime fits. Everyone in the dog's going to be enjoying it, so.
Do you want to do one more, would you rather, and then we'll wrap it up?
Okay. Alright, finish one. Make sure it's so juicy.
Give it
Jesus Christ, okay.
Make it one of them that when you juice it, there's still juice coming out after like the third.
Give me one where it's going to literally square up to me. That's how just.
That's how juicy you want it.
Dominating presence.
I don't know what you know to do anything with standing up, but like, yeah, go on.
If it works, it works. If it works, it works.
If it works, it works.
Right.
Do you want a drum roll or?
Yeah, go on, give me a drum roll.
Should we have a sing song? There we go.
Well, what song shall we sing?
You are
Rule Britannia.
You seen the Night of France with you? That's basically
We'll go in a circle. We'll all sing one line each. Right, Will, you go next, and then James, and then Jephin. You are my fire,
my wall. Who's that?
He say, I want it that way. Tell me why.
Oh, it's gone all wrong.
James, why didn't we just end it there?
Fuck it. Would you rather use a chopstick for the rest of your life, like for food, or fork?
You really made it sing I want it that way for that.
Well, you gotta think about it.
I got that one. Right, would you rather be reincarnated as a flying animal, right? Or a sea creature?
Flying. Good
Flying?
will.
Nah, I'd rather be a sea
The
creature.
sea is very interesting. I'd like to.
Exactly. Like, I'd rather be a sea creature.
Actually, you know what? I'd only go see it. I'd only do it. Just wait. So like, my whole life's underwater.
Yeah. No, you because
I can't
I'm like
live
a
on the thing,
crocodile.
but I can actually go underwater.
No, you will be a sea creature. Like a crocodile or a fish.
Right, okay,
Like a
yeah.
shark.
Am I one where I could be like at the very bottom of the ocean?
Depends on it. What can be at the bottom of the ocean? What animals are
There's different animals that actually like, live on like the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah. If
Like,
I don't know if I'd want to live like that. Actually, no, because then it'd just be normal. So
Yeah.
I'd do on that because I saw something the other day, the fact that like only like 5% of the world's ocean's been explored. I just live in a place where it's not being explored because it'd just be alright, wouldn't it? If
Yeah.
there was a secret,
Yeah.
I'd rather fly.
You'd rather fly?
Yeah, bro. Imagine being a Boeing 77 or whatever it's called. That'd be sick.
I'm talking about a bloody plane, mate. Come on, an animal, not a plane.
No, but it's like a seagull.
You don't
Make
really
everyone
can't
swim.
make a plane.
I want to be a Ryanair plane.
Make a fortune off the toilets.
I don't know. What creature?
I'm definitely going for the
Flying
fish. Have you seen the fishes, right? With them lights on the head, right at the bottom, the anglerfish.
Yeah, because it's so dark.
Yeah, in the one there's one in Finding Nemo, isn't it?
Yeah. I would be one of them. Like,
Imagine that. Oh, that'd be scary, you know. Like being another fish or something. All you can see is like the glow of like white teeth. Or like you literally can't see anything. And then
it'd be sick, though. Yeah, pop off that part. It'd still be sick.
You would do some slick guy though.
Exactly. Get all the birds down from
What
fish.
flying creature would you be then?
Oh, a condor.
A condor.
Yeah.
Condor?
No, not condom. A
Jephin
condor.
protector. I'd be a parrot.
Yeah, or like a hawk or something.
Yeah,
something
condor.
kind of deadly.
An
A
eagle.
condor is where it's at.
I've heard of a condom before this.
Yeah.
Still sounds like condom every time.
The fact that you keep saying it over and over as well.
There's different. There's like you can go for your standard pigeon. You don't actually know what I'd do. I'd be a pigeon, and if like you know how like when you run towards a pigeon, it just flies off. I'd just try to stand there and just see how a person would react. Would they like boot me, or would they just like leave it?
Shit themselves.
Touch me. Yeah, or just No, pigeons ever ran at me.
Have you watched the movie Birds? And it's not the Disney movie, it's like a horror movie.
No,
you need to watch this film. It's like disturbing, but it's about how birds just start killing everyone. It's
I see.
It's disgusting.
I just shut my windows. I don't like this anymore.
No, I couldn't sleep like. My granddad showed me this when I was about 6 years old. And
Wow.
yeah. It was awful.
What's he trying to do to you?
I know, not been the same since, to be honest. So I think I've joined the birds so I don't get penetrated. Well, not penetrated,
Right.
It sounds like good. That's a good shit from everyone.
dissected.
Yeah,
On that note, I'll leave you with I'll leave the audience with a bit of penetration talk.
Something to think about. Should we leave like a piece of advice for everyone?
Yeah,
for everyone
nice.
watching. Stay in school.
Right, go on, Jeff, and you go first. You go first. What's your advice?
Try not get shot on by a pigeon. Try not kick a pigeon anytime.
Yeah.
You never know who you could be. Just don't kick a pigeon.
I beheaded a pigeon once, but that's a story for another day.
That's a sequel of this podcast.
You know it is.
Come on, James, what's your bit of advice?
I'll be fairly serious and I'll say keep the faith. It looks like brighter days ahead.
Nice, I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Well, what about you?
Blue tack doesn't taste very good.
Well,
We'll take it. We'll take it.
you're very strict, boy, are you?
Actually, I know. To do before a blue tack, if you want to clear your earbuds or something like that, say your AirPods or you got like just normal earphones, use blue tack to clear the insides of the bit, so it's not like earwax.
Oh, that's quite helpful, actually.
With the blue tack,
it doesn't because blue tack's like mint.
Good point.
Okay.
I'm not joking.
Right, go on, Liz. Your piece of advice for the people out there.
For summer, have as much fun as you possibly can.
Because it'll never happen again.
Stay safe. This is that one summer that we're really going to live up. And don't buy red Jordan 1s.
I say it to my eye, Andreas.
Well, on that note, I think that's goodbye.
Yeah, so I'll let everyone say goodbye on the road accord. So, Jeffin.
Goodbye.
Will.
Goodbye.
Stay safe, everyone. See you in a bit.
Andreas.
Goodbye. Thank you for watching. I've been Andreas Heath, the man, the Mr. Legend. Goodbye.
The Nandos man.
This has been the Rob Podcast. Leave us a comment, give us a like, and I hope you enjoyed. See you next week.